Hey everybody, it's One Dragon here, and we're doing another video on patch 1.2 of Cyberpunk 2077. This time we're specifically looking at the clothing vendors. The first thing that we're going to take a look at is, did they fix the legendary crafting recipes that were bugged and are probably still bugged because it's not really mentioned in the patch notes? And we're also going to take a look at and discuss some of the legendary items that the vendors now have. We will also do a video where we categorize each of the vendors a little bit better and discuss what sort of items they might have. That will be in a separate video because it will be kind of long. Okay, so the first time that you talk to the vendor, there'll be a separate dialogue line, and we'll talk to this one. This is my favorite
I
one.
like
She's
your
so
style.
sassy.
I think I'll buy something.
What do you mean, think? Sweetheart, don't think. Just put something on and shine.
Best clothing vendor. Okay, so we'll look at the changes in a second, but first thing we're going to test is, are these legendary crafting recipes still bugged? We can see that there's 3. I believe this lady has a pool of 5. There's 1 to 5 crafting recipes that you can get access to. If we buy one, hypothetically, let's say we don't have enough to buy the other ones, and we want to come back and buy it another day. So we go out and we skip time, go do some other quests or whatever. Then we come back, and those crafting recipes are gone, unfortunately. So we're gonna do that again, just to make sure that it's not RNG. Okay. One more time. Yep. Looks like it is still bugged. And last time for good measure. Okay, yeah. So we can confirm that the legendary crafting recipes are still bugged.
Ugh.
Now, the first time you talk to the vendors, if you haven't already, make sure that you have enough money to buy them, and there's about like 4 or 5 crafting recipes from each vendor. So there's 3 vendors that have legendary crafting recipes. There's this one in Wellsprings, this other one that's in the city center by the park, and Jinguji, which is in downtown. Okay? So that's not fixed, but what is different? So we have here some new legendary items that seem to be set for each vendor. Now they're really cool looking, and they come with maximum mod slots, which is great and really important for making builds and doing whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to re-roll those legendaries a little bit more. See if we can actually buy one. So we're level 20, and we can get a 4-slot, chest piece here, and it's 81.1. If we buy that one, and maybe we'll buy some new boots, they're better than my current boots. We'll equip them as well. And then skip time. Now you'll notice that they will be refreshed as well. Okay, so, and they sort of scale to your level, and as you can see, there's a little bit of RNG with the exact armor that's on them. So because there's a little bit of RNG, you might want to reload or skip time to get the best one that you can get. And you can see that there's like a little bit of a level difference in terms of like the ones that you can get. This one we bought was level 20, which is the ones that we can wear, but sometimes they offer you level 21. This means that we can come back to the merchant and buy the same armor or clothing at a higher level every few levels. And this potentially means that we don't need to invest in the crafting tree, and we can just buy it from the merchant, which is nice. And it has maximum mod slots too. Right? So some other changes that we can see just visually are these arrows. I personally preferred the old ones because these ones are a little bit obnoxious. They're a little bit big. And to see the clothing, you can just hover over the icons. And Obviously, you can also just buy them. You can save, buy them, and try them on yourself. Oh, one more thing is that there are street cred requirements as well. So this acts as a sort of another reward. Wow, this one requires 49 street cred. So there's another reward for getting high street cred, and that is being able to buy legendary clothing from the vendors too. Alright, we'll buy some on our level 50 character and then come back. So I've bought some clothing on my level 50 character, and wow, does this jacket look cool. It's a Valentino golden jacket, and you can see that my character looks like a monstrosity with some of the clothing that's on here, but I'm sure the people that are way better at fashion can make their characters look amazing with some of the new clothing that's available. So there's new clothing, legendary, some different colors, and some different categories for those clothing as well. We'll go through and categorize each one of the vendors in an upcoming video. So feel free to check that out later. Thanks everybody.